Hey guys, welcome back. I don't know why I'm so excited today. It's been a long time. I just put a camera on and talk to you guys. I hope you're doing well. I have so many things to tell you. So many things. And I'm very excited to answer those questions actually. This is gonna be very nice. I put on my Instagram. Please follow my Instagram if you want to stay updated. By the way, I woke up with this hair. I am so shocked. Also, I love these earrings. Strawberry. Anyways, today we're gonna answer all your questions that you asked me on Instagram. So if you want to, like, you know, ask questions or like just interact with me or talk to me, here's my Instagram. So okay, let's get started. By the way, I loved all your questions, guys. I went through them like very fast and I was like, damn, those are some very good questions, like very good questions. How are you feeling now? I'm feeling great, thank you. It's Sunday right before the new class, I guess, and I'm not very excited to go back to class, but I have been very enjoying my last week of spring break, so I'm very happy and I hope you're feeling also very great, thank you. First question, actual question about Japan. Do Japanese people know stuff about Morocco? I'm sorry to break you this, but no, they don't know anything. They don't even know where Morocco is. Like, every time I tell them I'm from Morocco, their reaction is so cute. They're like, Morocco? Morocco? I mean, with their accent, I don't know how to do their accent, but they're just like, oh, what is this country? And some Japanese people think it's in South America. Some people, I don't know, they don't even know about it. Like, they don't know anything, and so it's a bit sad at first, but I'm very happy to be able to like share with them our country and culture and be like, yay, we exist, kinda. So yeah, no, they don't know anything about Morocco, but I'm trying my best to make them learn about Morocco. I'm like, look at, I'm working food and Ramadan, yeah, it's Ramadan, yeah, stuff like that. Is Japan worth it? I always wanted to go there. Honestly, girl, I don't know if it's a girl or guy. Oh my god, that country is awesome. Like, it was always on my top like 5, actually 3, my top 3. Not because I watch manga, and maybe because I watch manga and anime. The culture and everything here is so awesome, at least for me. The food, the food. Just to tell you there, it's so freaking worth it. It's a bit expensive, honestly, but I've got a very good deal that made me like be able to be here while like keeping it affordable for like such a long period of time as a semester exchange with my university. So I barely paid anything to be here, so for me right now it's very worth it. But if you're thinking of going as a tourist, the prices of like for a flight are like 12k these, and it's very it's a lot, but the rest, like the living expenses, that is a question about that, I think. How's the cost of living? And someone else that asked, do you think living in Japan expenses are higher than those in China or Korea? Well, I don't know about China or Korea. I would say, from what I've heard, Japan is more expensive than South Korea. I don't know about China, but transportation is a bit expensive. If you want to get a meal in a restaurant, it will cost you around 90-80 dirhams, but it's a very good meal. So it's approximately like a bit how much you'll pay to like go to a restaurant in Morocco. Living expenses very much depend. I don't know about the rent here because I'm not renting. Again, I'm doing this exchange program, so I'm paying my university my rent back home, and they're paying, and it's like I'm paying it there, but it's much more expensive here. Like, I think it's like triple the price of like the university I'm here, and the cost of living, at least for the food and for the housing, but I'm paying my home university, so it's a bit more expensive. Yes, I think it's like $14k per semester, at least in this university, if you don't have anything related, like if you don't have any programs or anything. Oh yeah, there's a question, how did you end up there? Basically, in Akhawain there is this exchange program where it's called the bilateral program, and you basically apply and you put your top 3 universities. It's very selective. I don't know how I got it. It's like based on your GPA. My GPA is a 3.4 out of 4. There's people who have so much better GPAs. It's based on your GPA and your amount of credits. I was thinking that maybe because I have a lot of credits, maybe like they were like, oh, we're gonna prioritize this person who's leaving like next year. But my first source was this university because of Japan, duh, and then also because it was full exchange. There's different types of like programs per university. There's full exchange programs with the university, tuition only, and partial exchange, I think, something like that. So Full exchange is that everything you pay to Achawain, you pay to Achawain, and then you go there. Only that's it. Instead of paying everything, like here, instead of paying 140,000 dirhams for the semester, I paid like 30,000 dirhams, which is a big difference. And it's a very good deal if you're going to very expensive countries or very expensive universities like in the US or Canada or something like this. And then there's tuition only programs where you only pay the tuition in Achawain and you figure out your housing and everything. And then partial exchange is like half. I'm not very sure. I ended up there because I put Japan as the first one, put the US as the second, and Canada as third. You can see my top 3 is very obvious. I ended up getting my first choice. I did not expect that. I was jumping super happy all over, but then I realized none of my courses were available, but I still decided to go because it's a lifetime opportunity, girl. Japan, who is ever gonna go to Japan and their semester exchange, especially if you're an engineering student, and end up doing manga drawing as like one of your courses? Like, what would you take home from Japan? Name an object and a value keyless. This looks like a ChatGPT thing, but you guys are very professional. It's like, in terms of values, I would say they're very like disciplined, and there's this thing when I don't know, it still doesn't get into my mind, but they have this like finding beauty in the death. For example, cherry blossoms that like last like 2 weeks. They like and they very enjoy happiness that is very short term. They're very happy related to that. I don't know how they think about it, but it's just like they enjoy those things that like they find enjoyment in the things that don't last, and it's very hard for me. I'm like, no, I want things that last. Like, what's happening? But that's very something I think by the end of the semester I want to bring with me in terms of value. In terms of object, there's a lot. Major differences and misconceptions I discovered between Morocco and Japan. There's so many, like so many. I don't know how to explain you guys this, but everyone dresses like an icon. Everyone looks great. Everyone has a minimum of style. I came here and I'm like, bro, my style is a piece of shit. This is one of the biggest things I saw, is like the fashion difference. Us would all be like rock bottom if like we all came to Japan and we see all their style. Other major differences, transportation is like everything. Like public transportation, you can go everywhere, anywhere with like a bike, walking, subway or something like that. It's crazy. People are not that nice, I would say. Story time. They are very nice. They are cute. They say bye bye when you leave and everything, and they try to help when they can, but sometimes like they don't care one bit. Like the people like around me actually care a lot, like the Japanese around me. But when I went to Tokyo and I went to Disneyland, I had this problem where my phone just decided to stop getting access to Wi-Fi or internet whatsoever. I was like, what the hell? I'm supposed to have internet. Like, I just bought yesterday 10 gigabytes, I don't know how you say it, and it's not working and there's no Wi-Fi there. And I was like, in the line, and you need your freaking internet to show your ticket and to enter the park. And so I asked like 3 people and I was like, please can you share, I just Google Translate, right? Please can you share with me your internet for like 2 minutes, because I need to figure out my internet. And 3 people were like, no, I don't know you. No, you're like, I was like one of the only international people there. Like everyone in Disneyland was like Japanese. It was crazy. I was like, where are we? Like I thought people would go to Disneyland are like internationals, but hey, no. And until like this couple were like were like okay with sharing it, and it still was not working. But yeah, that's another story. But basically, people are not as nice as like in Morocco. I feel like we're much welcoming and nicer and like trying to help no matter what. They are not trying to understand English. You have to use Google Translate every single time, or at least their level of English is very bad. Misconceptions from Moroccans to like Japan, like what we think is true versus if it's true or not. Yeah, their food is not just sushi and noodles. There is so much more, so much more. I've discovered so many types of food. Now I don't know how I'm gonna do when I come back to Morocco. There's like food that I will crave and I will never have ever. Unless I come back. Unless someone opens a restaurant like that. I think that's what I can think of. Favorite food, and have you met anyone who speaks Arabic? Favorite food, okonomiyaki. I love okonomiyaki. And also udon. Udon, I think udon is like le Graal for me. Udon is like the thing. I love udon. It's so good! It's basically a type of noodle. And it just, I don't know, it's just chewy and salty and so nice. Because our school is very international, like I think for now we only met the international, and the Japanese students are starting like literally tomorrow their classes. I've met a couple of people, like an Egyptian who has the exact same name as me, like another Neda who's Egyptian. So yeah, but that's very rare. There's this other time when we're walking in Tokyo, like a very random city where like there's not a lot of tourists. We're just walking by and we hear those people, I think from the Middle East. Like you could figure out because of like their Arabic accent and what they were talking about, and also mixing a bit of English in it. So I was like, huh, that's great to see some like Arabs, I guess. But they didn't look like Arab. Like someone was like a ginger. Like this was but hey, who cares? What you like the most on Japan, and good luck in your life. Thank you so much. Good luck for your life too. I like everything. There's so many things I like. I would say it's the respect and discipline in the Japanese people. Like, you know how like we don't care one bit if we're jaywalking, or if like the light is red and we pass over the red, or like if you have to wait, like, you know, you have to wait for the cars to stop for you to like cross the road because there's a light, you know. They are so disciplined around that. Like they would wait like 5 minutes even though there's no one going. Like they would, I don't know, they're so respectful and disciplined, especially in that matter. Like if the light is red, it's red, even though there's no one passing by, even though it's like 3 a.m. they would stop and wait in their car until the light is green. And same for the people crossing. And it's crazy. Like I don't understand that. Like the urge for me to just pass because there's no one, like no one's watching you, you can just go ahead. But I don't know why, but they're so disciplined and so respectful about that they don't do it, and I kind of like it. Like it's one of the things that amaze me, and I'm like, damn, we can be so disciplined. Like if I put that discipline into something else, bro, I'll be uploading consistently on YouTube. Oh gosh, you're so beautiful. I love your content. Keep going, girl. Thank you so much, girl. That was not a question, but very appreciated. More information on the next scholarship. I'm preparing a video about all of the opportunities I've had and all of the opportunities you can apply for that I've discovered in my lifetime. So stay tuned for that. From the perspective of an anime fan, yes. Does Japan live up to the hype? Yes, it does. Gosh, it does. It does. There's so many like stores of like anime, or like at least pop stores. I've been to the One Piece ones, so many of them. How can I say that? Yes, it does live up to the hype. There's manga, anime everywhere. Anime in every single ad. At least like, not like the animes you know, but at least like characters, and like like the way they do ads, they draw like they're drawing manga. Like that's how they make their ads. Like even though like basically everything is manga-ish. You go to any convenience store, you'll find you can buy a One Piece figurine there. Like I don't know. Yes, it does live up to the hype. Like it's just like a new world, especially if you go to like big cities. You go to any kind of store and you'll find a manga or something there. There's restaurants who do like partnerships with anime. Japan does live up to the hype. Yeah, it does. What was the weirdest thing you saw in Japan? That's very random. That's just the first thing that came to my mind. They mix beef and like pork together, and that's basically for them like normal meat. Like normal beef would be mixed with ham all the time, unless like it's just like if it's like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. That was very like, what the hell. The weirdest thing I found in Japan, or I saw in Japan, is that people do perms, right? But not like straightening perms. They do curly perms. So like us in Morocco, when we do a perm for our hair, it's like straightening our hair because apparently it looks better. But for them, their perm is curly hair perm. So people thought that I had done a curly hair perm, and that they thought that this was not my natural hair and that I went to a salon and did a perm. But no. Since you're in Japan, could you keep a Japanese yen and mail it to me when you return to Morocco? Thanks in advance. I mean, I have a lot of Japanese yen, like a 1 yen coin that cannot be like given or transferred unless you're paying by cash. So probably I'll have a couple of yen, so maybe I can send them. I don't know how when I come back. If you're interested, comment down below that if you want a yen. This is very random. Languages you speak? I speak French, English, Darijan/Arabic. My Arabic English is very bad. And I'm just learning Japanese. And I speak a little bit of Spanish, so let's see, say 3, 4, I guess. Thank you so much, guys, for all your questions, and I love doing this FAQ thing and just talking to you guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end. You're a real one if you're here. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also follow my Instagram to get and stay updated. Yeah, I just love making videos. This is crazy. See you in the next one. Bye bye.